What is up, dudes? Welcome back to another video, and today we are here taking a look at a figure that I never thought Neca would be doing. This is of the Lost Media from the 1927 London After Midnight. One of the most sought after movies ever since it was lost in the 1967 fires at MGM. It's been sought after like big time, and it's one of those lost medias that will probably never see the light of day, but you never know. And this is just like the top on everybody's list. It's one of those movies that nobody has seen, but we want to see it just because. So we're getting into this figure. Of course, subscribe if you don't, that's totally fine. And of course, down in the description, there's my Instagrams and stuff. But getting into this box art, this box art's amazing. This is one of the coolest posters I've seen because it's cool. I really like this poster. This actually went for auction, I think, back in 2014. I think I could be dead wrong on that, but it is listed as like the top, top 3 most expensive pictures or posters ever bought at auction, and it's pretty crazy. It's right under Dracula, but you're taking a look at the box art. I mean, it's pretty standard for what we've seen from Neca figures before. I really do like the images of this character. I do think it looks great from all angles. The inside of the box is nothing special. I haven't fully opened this guy yet, so we're kind of doing this now. He does look very cool. I do like him. He looks gross. Getting him out of the box, the slipcover is very boring. I guess because there's no images from the movie he's from. There's nothing to do with the background, but that's kind of a dumb excuse. He does come with a clam tray underneath the box too, so he kind of comes with 2. One of them is of his wings, which looks so cool, and the figure as well. If you don't know who Professor Burke is, I don't remember how you say it. He's basically a fake monster, like a Scooby-Doo type character. He's not really a real vampire, but I kind of like to pretend he is. He does come with some accessories. He does come with the lantern, which honestly I really like the lantern. It is painted very weirdly though, especially on the sides. I get that it's supposed to have that glowing effect, but it's pretty cool. If you do have it under some bright light, it does kind of shine, but it's whatever. He does come with a pair of hands. These are the open palm hands, which are very cool. I think that this figure has the best sculpted hands that I've seen, or at least the best painted. I think they look great. I love the way they look, the kind of pinkish color to it, as well as like the blue and gray mixed in there. I think that looks amazing, and it looks really lifelike. It's kind of creepy. It's just weirdly realistic, and I don't know, it's one of the coolest hands I've ever seen. But he does, of course, like I said, come with these open palm hands. They're very nicely sculpted. I think the only thing that gives them away is the seams. He does come with these kind of pointing gesture hands, which I also really like. I love the wrinkling and the detailing and the kind of muscles that are working into the hands. I think that looks amazing. Again, the seams do kind of, make it to where it's not as realistic, but man, these hands look amazing. These are one of the coolest hands I've seen. And it also comes with a single holding hand, which is mainly for holding like the lantern or his hat, which I kind of thought of as well, because I was like, what else could he hold but the hat? I could probably get him to hold the hat a little bit later on in the video. So pretty cool little accessory here. His head sculpts though, he comes with 3 head sculpts. This one is very creepy. All of these head sculpts are creepy, but this one is pretty creepy. I really like the way the expression looks. He looks so tired, but creepy. I don't know, there's something about it that's just so eerie. I love the hair sculpt. We're not going to talk about the hair sculpt that much because, we're going to be seeing it 3 other times. But taking a look at it, first and foremost, it looks great. I do like the way it's sculpted and stuff. I think that's great. He also has some hair kind of painted on the top of the head, which is sculpted. I didn't think it was. I kind of thought it was painted at first, but it's sculpted hair, so that's pretty neat. Just the face looks creepy. This face looks creepier. I think that this is a horrifying looking face. I really think the eyes are just gross. They look like they're just being pulled down And that's probably what they were doing when the movie came out. They just look like the eyelids are just being stretched and the eyes are just bugging out. Love the red around the eyes. I think that just gives it a little bit more of a creepier look. The skin tone as well is also really creepy because it looks gray, but there is that kind of skin color that we saw with the hands where it's like kind of a bluish gray, but then there's like a skin tone pink kind of around it. It just makes it look so eerie. This one is also very scary too. The eyes being super wide and the mouth just like being almost wide open. That is horrifying. And this one is for kind of a specific look, but it looks so creepy. And I just love how they did this head sculpt. All three of these head sculpts are pretty fantastic. And I think these two are definitely the creepiest head sculpts that we have from this set. It's just super creepy, man. And at first I wasn't too sure about them, but once you put the hat on, I mean, the whole look comes together now. I think that they did a phenomenal job with the hat and, you know, making it where it fits perfectly on the head. Love the texturing too. I think that looks great, and I love the little strap there as well. I think that's neat. He does come with two different types of like jackets or coats that he wears. This one is a cloth with the stupid neck piece that I hate, that you kind of just push into the neck of the figure. I really don't like this. It's just not my favorite. I don't think I'd ever use it. This one though is a soft rubber plastic feel, which looks so much better than the stupid cloth one, and I think just works overall. And it just looks so good. I really like this look. The detailings on it looks so nice. I love the buttons. I love the texturing on it and the wrinkles that are, you know, sculpted throughout. I think all of it looks so good and so much better than the stupid cloth one. I don't know what I'd ever use the cloth one, but maybe some more dynamic poses. But even with this rubber one, it looks amazing with it on. When you look at this whole figure, it looks so good. They did a phenomenal job with him. Very simple outfit from head to toe, I will say. The only thing that's different that I do like is the little white bow tie. I think that's kind of neat. Everything else down from the boots, the pants, I mean, it's pretty standard, but the sculpting is pretty good all throughout. The under outfit also looks very good. And, you know, just the look of this coat looks so good, and top that off with the creepy head sculpt plus the big old hat. It brings this look together like so well, and I absolutely love the way it looks. It's so cool. It's just phenomenal, man. It's just so cool. And you can get his arms to go outwards because, of course, it's like one of those coats where you can just move your arms around, whatever. It looks so great. Holding him with the lantern just looks amazing. This is how I was going to display him for a minute. Like, look how cool that looks. Like, it's so neat. It's so neat to have him holding the lantern, having this creepy head sculpt. I was very tempted to have him pose like this, but I decided not to because there is some other ones that I really do like. The cloth one is not the best. I mean, it works kind of. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this cloth one at all. Again, I don't know what I'd use this one for. Again, probably just more dynamic poses. But other than that, I love the rubber one so much, and you can get so much out of it even. And it just looks so cool. I just overall love the way this figure is detailed and painted. The painting on this figure is actually really good. And Neca usually does amazing with their painting, but this one just is so good. He also does come with this very weird rubber wing set. I didn't think this would be rubber. I thought this was going to be plastic, but it's interesting. And the details on it and the clearness of it looks so good, and I love the way it's painted. It's actually really cool. And I'm very, very excited to get this on the figure because I want to recreate that iconic pose that he does. He just looks so cool without it. But when you put those wings on, this is the look that you are going to want to put this guy in your set. Look how cool that looks. Like, I know he's supposed to be a fake vampire that's trying to draw out a killer, but this guy looks so horrifying. Look Like, imagine just seeing this guy come at you and those wings just being straight out with that horrifying face. It's so uneasy looking, but it looks so cool at the same time. I think they pulled this look off beautifully. I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of this figure, and it just really is upsetting that we are never going to see the movie. Even though the movie, I heard, wasn't great. That could just be somebody else that said, I don't know, but I heard the movie wasn't like amazing. It was like mid, but man, just imagine an actual vampire that looked like this. And I know this look spawned a whole bunch of different characters like the Babadook and even Black Phone, I believe, the Penguin from Batman Returns. Like, this look has inspired so many different iconic characters, but he does have some posability, so you can look up that far, down that far, side to side, of course, rotation. There's two different joints, one at the base of the neck and one at the very top of the neck as usual. Arm can go out that far, has a full rotation. The elbow can swivel, which is standard. Has a very nice bend at the elbow, has a swivel at the wrist, and a hinge joint. So very nice. The rubbery kind of cloak that he has, or not the cloak, the outfit, really does very nice to get out of the way when it comes to crunching. He's got some side to side. The crunching's not that much, so that kind of sucks, but he does have a very nice spread, so that's cool. The leg can kick out to about that far, has a back that goes that far, has a nice swivel at the knee area, a nice bend at the knee, a up and down at the foot, and a swivel. So standard posability, but really makes up. It's so good. Size is about like almost 7.5 inches, but that's with the hat on. He's probably a little bit smaller. Here he is next to another Lon Chaney character, that is the Hunchback, Quasimodo here, and the Phantom. Both of them look so good. These two look so good side by side together. I actually really do like these two. Now, what do I think of the figure? I think that they did a phenomenal job with the figure. When it comes to the painting and the sculpting, those are the two biggest things that I absolutely love about this figure. I think they pulled it off beautifully. This is a figure that I have never seen done before, and the fact that Neca did it and they blew it out of the water, I am so happy they did. And this is like the first, I think is the first one. There's a couple, I believe. The Bride of Frankenstein, that wasn't a sideshow figure, but this one was like never a sideshow figure, so it's kind of interesting. Usually all the NECA Universal Monster figures are sideshow first, and then NECA, kind of updates it. At least in my collection, I've grown up with the sideshow ones a lot, and having NECA like kind of recreate them, or like not really recreate, but do a better job than them. It's interesting that this one's like not based off a figure that I own already, so that's pretty cool. I love it. This figure is a 5 out of 5. I mean, easily. Love the paint, the sculpting. The accessories are actually really good. There's not that much, but honestly, he doesn't need that much. I think he looks great overall. But that is basically it. That is all I have to say about this figure, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video, because this was a fun one to do. Honestly, he's so much fun to mess around with that I don't know what posability I want to get him in. He's such a mysterious character because we've never seen him on screen before, so he can really be in any pose that you really want. I absolutely love this figure. He's so cool. But that is pretty much it. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Well, again, leave a like, subscribe if you don't, that's totally fine. But I will be back with another horror video, so stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Love you, love your show. Bye-bye.